Testing, testing, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2. Hello, hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Testing, testing. Can you guys hear me? Testing, testing. Hello, hello. Hello guys, hello, hello. All right, let's get started here. Let's see. Hey guys, how's it going? Just want to make sure you guys can hear me and see me. So here we are. It is live video for tomorrow's new comic book day. I only have my phone out just to see how it looks. All right guys, so tomorrow is new comic book day. We have a lot of cool comics coming out for the new week, and not only that, but there's also gonna be a bunch of cool variants, Gwen variants, and even some books are gonna have some first appearances. So let's get started here. All right, let's see here. All right, so here we are guys. Don't forget, if you comment, you can go ahead and comment and I could see on the screen. Not only that, but we also have our pool members. So if you guys are a pool member with us and you see any of these comics that you want us to throw in your pool, feel free to comment there and I'll see it and I'll go ahead and make sure they're in your pool. So for those of you guys that do not know what a pool is, it is a subscription that we have here at the store here at Kaboom Comics in McAllen and in Weslaco. And basically you sign up for a minimum of 5 different titles. You can get a max of however many titles you want, but a minimum of 5 titles. And with those titles, before we put them out up on the wall for the public, we basically we basically pull them for you. So we have like little tabs that have your name on it. So let's say you want Amazing Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man, Superior Spider-Man, Spider-Man Unlimited, Web of Spider-Man. Those will actually be all different titles. That's already 5 titles. So that's basically the way it works. If people want Batman comics, you can get Batman, that's 1 title. Batman Urban Legends, that's another title. Batman Detective Comics, that's a 3rd title. Batman and Robin, that's a 4th title. Batman 89, 5 titles. Or get Berserker, TMNT, Last Ronin. So each comic book, kind of like a TV show, has their own like they're always making a new story. You know how there's always a new episode every week or every 2 weeks or every month or something. Same thing with comic books. They each have their own release day. So they sometimes come out bi-weekly, weekly. Like Amazing Spider-Man is weekly, whereas there's other books like Venom that's like monthly. Berserker is like every a month and a half. Last Ronin is like every 4 or 5 months. So it's cool. So not every week you'll have something, but if you sign up, we need is your first, your last name, phone number, and then just those 5 titles. It is absolutely free. You don't have to pay anything, and you also get a discount on all the new comics as well, and you get advantages like we can hold stuff for you. Thank you, Manny. Happy late Valentine's Day, guys. Hope you all had a wonderful Valentine's. Whether you spent it with someone, with friends, with yourself, with your family. All right, so let's see. Are people watching us? Are we ready to move forward? Let's see. Let me check. Cool. All right. Thank you guys for watching us. All right, so let's get started. So if you guys see any of these books covers that you want in your pool, we can hold them for you. That's also another benefit of having a pool with us, is that we can hold things for you. So let's get started. So first up, we have Amazing Spider-Man issue 89. This is part 2 of the Red Goblin storyline, or what is her name? Is it Red Goblin? No, Red Goblin is the Norman Osborn one with the Carnage. This is She-Goblin? I don't know. Something like that. So this is Amazing Spider-Man 89. Can you add this to my pool? You got it. Do you want just the regular cover? We also have the variant cover. Let's see. Oh, wrong one. Spent my Valentine's getting all the high scores at Centipede at Kaboom Comics. There's no better way to spend your Valentine's than at Kaboom Comics, trying to get the high score. All right, and then we have cover B. I think this cover looks a lot better. Like, she's holding Ben Reilly's, or Spider-Man's, skull head. You know, classic, holding the head, you know, to be or not to be. Replying to Saul Segura. Cover B. All right, you got it, Saul. And just like that, guys, it's that easy. All right, up next after ASM, we have Hulk, one of the big ones of this week. We got cover A right here. As you can see, it is the World, or Worlds, versus Hulk. Super cool cover. Ryan Otley does wonders. So this is Hulk number 4. This is the regular cover, and then we also have the variant, which is right over here. Nice. Actually, this is the regular cover. Then we have the X-Gwen variant. Don't forget, they're coming out with a new Gwenverse comic book series, and with that, Marvel's promoting, you know, Gwen by having her featured. Basically, the book is like Spider-Verse, but with Gwen. So there's different versions of Gwen. Like, there's an X-Men version of Gwen, Fantastic Four version of Gwen, you know, just like there's a Spider-Gwen. And so that's basically what that's going to be. It's going to be a bunch of cool first appearances that we're looking forward to. And so this is Hulk. Add one of each to my pool. Which one of the Hulk covers? If that's the case, you got it, Saul. One of each of the Hulk. Alright, up next we have a new number 1. This is Iron Fist number 1. This is a new Iron Fist, basically. So the Iron Fist that we've all known and grown up with has now retired, and we have a new Iron Fist. A new chapter of the Iron Fist mythos. So this is something really exciting. First appearance of a new Iron Fist. We are limited on copies on this one, so it will be a 1 per person. But yeah, it's a new number 1 if you guys want to get started on something new, and it's a completely new character. So Iron Fist number 1. All right, up next we have King Spawn number 7. For all you Spawn and McFarlane fans out there, we have this up there as well. King Spawn number 7. At the moment, it looks like we only have the regular cover, but you know, you can never go wrong with the regular cover. The only reason though is because we had cover B's, but pool members, since they get that extra advantage, they were able to obtain those covers, and now we don't have any for the wall, which is, it's cool, because now we know for sure that they're being sold. So there's some books that we don't order for the wall because we don't know if they'll do so well. So if you have a pool and there's like a special book, special cover, you know, we're like, oh man, nobody's really gonna want this cover. But if you want it and you have a pool with us, we will order it specifically for you. So like there's some titles where people don't have them in their pool, or people, they come in looking for something, you know, usually it's the independent stuff. And we always say like, oh, we only order that for pool members. You know, because, you know, it's one of those where we've ordered plenty of, and unfortunately it doesn't sell. So we're like, oh, you know what, we might just have to, you know, minimize the ordering on this. And so if you have a pool member, if you have a pool, you know, you get that extra advantage, and it's free. All right, so King Spawn, add Iron Fist, please. You got it, Saul. Saul is one of our beloved pool members. All right, up next we have Marvel Voices Legacy number 1, celebrating the diversity within the Marvel universe, not just including the characters, but also the creators, writers, artists, pencilers, inkers, whole diverse community within the Marvel publication, and then of course the characters. I love this cover so much. You have Storm in the middle, along with Monica Rambeau, and who is this person? That might be Bishop, because of the scar on his eyeball. He looks really young though. And then of course it is a tribute to Chadwick Boseman, Black Panther. He's, sprayed up on that wall. Looks so beautiful. I love these covers. And then we have another variant cover here. Man, all these covers are beautiful. Look at that. Yeah, Black Panther up in the clouds. You have Storm there in the middle. Francisco, we actually gave you both covers. Let us know if you only want the cover A or the cover B. Unless you want both of them, you can get both of them. And then on this cover we have, is that Riri Williams there, Ironheart, Storm. You have Moon Girl, who's usually featured with Devil Dinosaur. We have Miles. Francisco, you got it. And then we have wait, is that it? Oh, it's just those two covers. Alright, well here we have Marvel Voices Legacy. Beautiful covers. Alright, up next we have a new #1, Tara and Elvis. This is a new independent book from Behemoth. I honestly do not know how that publisher is pronounced. Behemoth, something of that sorts. But this is a new #1. The art on it looks absolutely beautiful. It looks stunning. She's holding up a black cat. It looks good. Like, this is a new independent story. I have not seen what it could be about, but honestly it piques my interest. So this is a new #1 if you guys want to get into something new. And then we also have a cover B for that. Story and art by Edward Shao. So in this one there seems to be a fire. Looks like those oil rig type things. And then she's befriending this black cat, and she's clearly the one that started the fire, as you can see what is in her hand. So off the bat, like, this looks really interesting. Hey Tristan, good afternoon. The books I'm getting this week are Amazing Spider-Man 89, Venom #5, Hulk #4, Thor #20, second print 22, X Lives of Wolverine #3, X-Men #8, Age of Spider-Verse #2, Nightwing 89, and Batman the Night #2. Wow, Tristan, definitely a huge week for you this week. So Thor 20 second print actually got delayed. Did Plaything come in? No, it also hasn't came in. Yeah, a lot of delays coming out for this week. Thor 20 second printing was one of them. Timeless second printing was another delay as well. So yeah, but we're getting them. We're still getting them. But all right, so let's continue on here. Tara and Elvis, cover B. All right, up next, speaking of Thor, we have Thor issue #22. This one's becoming very good. This is by Donny Cates, God of Hammers, Part 4. As you guys know, the previous issue was the first, appearance / cameo, and then the next issue was the first full appearance. So, this is going to be another appearance of the God of Hammers. I did look through it. It ends so cool. You guys definitely got to pick this up. Thor 22, God of Hammers, Part 4. This is cover A. It's basically the Avengers and the X-Men versus the God of Hammers, and the Inhumans, because you have what's his name? That big dog. Forgot his name. Someone remind me of his name. You got Wolverine, Captain America, Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel. You even have Spider-Man there in the corner, and then of course Thor leading them on, because this is his fight. Lockjaw, there you go. So there it is, Thor #22, God of Hammers, Part 4. Highly recommend. We have the regular cover. We also had a cover B, but those ended up getting damaged, So we only have the Gwen variant, which I think this Gwen variant is beautiful. It looks like a nice piece of art the way the paints are brushed along it. I'm assuming this is Gwen as Angel from X-Men. But yeah, super cool. As you can see, these are the X-Gwen variants. So these are Gwen being versions of the X-Men. So this is her as Angel. She's on top of a thing. Looks like she's in that classic school. What is it, like Xavier school type uniforms that they wear. There's pigeons up there. But yeah, this one, definitely a nice cover. Gwen Rogue cover. Yeah, all these Gwen covers are super nice. But definitely the Rogue one's also a good one. Alright guys, one of the big ones for this week is gonna be Venom number 5. You know, you're probably wondering, Venom, why is that a big one? Well, not only is it a big issue, but there's also first appearances in this book. First appearance, multiple first appearances, if I'm being honest. It is basically, I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys, but it's so good. I read it. I'm excited to like how this Venom verse. Bedlam? No, it's actually not Bedlam. I mean, he comes out, yes, but it's multiple first appearances of these Venom. I can't say because it'd be a spoiler, but it's so cool. Like, you look through it, it makes you wonder. You know, the Venom universe. Like, you know, you thought it was big with Noel, and it was big with Noel, but this is like expanding it to like, oh man, I'm so excited. And this is the one. So if you guys don't know, the Venom comic books are written by both Al Ewing and Ram V. Two writers. They're both fantastic. Ewing is writing the Eddie Brock parts of the story, and Ram V is writing the Dylan Brock parts of the story. And it's so good. And this is Ewing's turn. You know, he's like, all right, time to write Eddie Brock's story on this, and it's so good, guys. Like, I'm so excited. So because of this, it's gonna be limited to one per person. We do have a good amount, but we're gonna limit it right now. If you have a pool, of course, you know, you can get your copies. There's 2 different covers. You can get both copies if you want. But because of the severe popularity of this book, as it seems to be, you know, going off online and stuff, we want to limit it one per person. That way everyone gets the chance to obtain such a cool book. You know, this is like long-term hold, honestly. Like, I mean, short-term, sure, you know, sell it or whatever, but long-term, like, it's gonna be another Noel, basically. Both in my pool, you got it, Saul. So it is a one per person thing. If you have a pool, you know, if it's not already in your pool, you can go ahead and we'll throw it in there for you. But so exciting. Like, this is definitely a key. If you thought the Thor with the first appearance of the God of Hammers was a key, nah, this is the key. Multiple keys, multiple first appearances, whatever, I don't know. But I'm so excited. Venom number 5, Al Ewing, super awesome book. We also have the cover B. The cover B is basically just the Gwen variant. So it's this one. This is Gwen as Dazzler. So this is the Gwen variant of Venom. So yeah, super awesome, this book. Can't wait for you guys to read it. Definitely read it. Francisco, both covers in my pool. You got it, Francisco. But there's going to be like 5 printings for number 5. Yeah, definitely. Saul, you got it, Saul. Let's see. So keep in mind, guys, you have a pool, you get the advantage of us being able to put these books aside for you. Because who knows, maybe tomorrow when you come by, you know, we'll be sold out. So, you know, and people that have their pool, they don't have to pick it up as soon as tomorrow. They can pick it up whenever it is convenient for them, as long as it doesn't reach a max of 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, you know, we ask that you at least let us know, you know, hey, you know, I've been busy at work. You know, I have COVID. You know, good reasons like that. I haven't been able to. My car. I don't have a car. I don't have money. You know, stuff like that. We're always willing to work with you. So just let us know if it's gonna, you know, be a max of 2 weeks. If it ends up being like a month and we haven't heard from you, actually maybe 3 weeks and we haven't heard from you, we do call you and we don't get an answer. We wait like a week and then we end up having to put all the books back, and it's an unfortunate thing that happens. Asking a question: do you think DC would make a Tim Drake series this year since his story from Urban Legends is left to show? I would hope that they would. I noticed what Marvel is doing is that when something ends up being, what is it, big, when they don't anticipate it to be so big, they end up elaborating on that, you know, significant thing. For example, when they released that those Captain America variant covers, and they had the one with Miles Morales as Captain America, you know, it was just a variant cover just to celebrate, you know, the anniversary of Captain America. But since that cover was so cool, everyone was like, man, look at that cover with Miles Morales in a Spider-Man suit / Captain America / Puerto Rican flag type suit with the shield, and now they're making a what if Miles Morales became Captain America. So same thing, Captain Carter became such a huge hit on the What If series, and now she's getting her own comic book series. We're gonna get a Captain Carter #1. It's gonna be a new run, technically her first appearance also in the comic books. And not only that, but there's speculation that, you know, she might be featured in the new Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness movie because of the promotional poster. There's a little shield that's Captain Carter's shield. So, you know, something like that gets popular, they end up expanding on that. So I wouldn't doubt it. That Tim Drake story that they did in the Urban Legends, I mean, I would hope that they would, because I would want to read it. So to answer your question, Tristan, yes, and I would hope so. But yeah, so up next after that Venom, we have Walking Dead Deluxe issue 33. We have this cover of Michonne, and she has is it a walker tied up or is it a human tied up? You'll never know. In this series, the humans are almost as bad as the walkers / zombies. So this is the regular cover. But yeah, up next, let's see, what do we have? How many views do we have? Am I able to see it here? Views? Does it not tell me? It doesn't tell me. All right. Up next, we have... I'll put this away. Up next, we have X-Men #8 celebrating Black History Month. We have this beautiful cover of Storm, of course, one of the most iconic members of the X-Men. First appeared in Giant Size X-Men with Chris Claremont, you know, writing it out. Giant Size X-Men #1, that is. And yeah, she's been a staple of the X-Men. I hope they bring her into the MCU, because she's one of the strongest and most important mutants out there. I would think so. I made a list of future Marvel and DC books that I could show you. Cool, Tristan. If you want to send it to us on the messenger, we'll definitely take a look at it. But yeah, this is X-Men #8. This is a variant cover. We sold out of cover A's, but we do have the Black History Month. I don't know who did the art on this. It is Sway. So super awesome. Black History Month, which is this month. So highly recommend you guys pick this awesome cover, Storm. And up next we have, oh, that's actually it. I would say the humans are definitely worse than the walkers, especially if you know what the governor did in the comics. I mean, definitely. I mean, the governor was bad in the show, but like compared to the comics, it's nothing. Yeah, what's his name? Is it Robert Kirkman? Yeah, Kirkman didn't even hold back. But same thing with Invincible, I guess, since he also did Invincible, and it's also from Image. They also don't hold back. There's a bunch of stories that people are wondering if they're gonna throw it into the TV series. We'll see. Favorite Black History Month covers are Black Panther, Storm, Miles, Luke Cage, Tim Fox, Batman, and Wallace West Flash. Yeah, there's a lot of cool Black History Month covers. There's the Nubia one, those that you just mentioned, like the Miles Morales one took off with all good reason, because it's definitely an awesome cover. No 10 Lives of Wolverine. For those, we only had enough for pulls, so we did get it, but we only had enough for pull members. And basically the way it works, guys, is that whenever we order our comics are ordered a month before release day, which is called final order cutoff, or FOC is what we call it. So we have a certain date, it's always on a Monday, where we have to order comics, and every Monday we order comics that aren't released until the following month. So what happens is that, you know, we see how many people we have in pools, we see how many we think we can have on the wall, we order that amount, and then after that, if we order any, we're not guaranteed to receive them because it's already past the due date. And throughout that whole month, people can sign up for, you know, pulls and stuff. Like, oh, let me throw 10 Lives of Wolverine in my pull. You know, people sign up throughout the month before the issue is released. So by the time the issue is released, we originally ordered like 10 copies, you know, thinking we only had 5 pull members, 5 for the wall, and then out of nowhere we have 10 pull members. So of course, you know, pull members get that extra advantage, and then we give them the books. So that's usually what ends up happening with that. So it was 10 Lives of Wolverine, definitely picked up, super good, highly recommend it. And I ordered a good amount, and we had people sign up for pulls, so of course they get the first dibs. So like I said, I highly recommend you guys sign up for pulls, because you do get those extra advantages. I don't know what I missed, but all Venom covers and King Spawn covers in my pool, please. You got it, Mark Alejandro. You just about missed almost everything. We're on the incentives now, so let's do 1 in 25 of Venom number 6. Van, we still add it to my pool. For which one, Saul? Which one are you asking about? So the Venom 1 in 25 is going to be a first come, first serve. Unfortunately, since we are limited on these incentives, or incentive, yeah, it's first come, first serve. Unfortunately, we can't throw the incentives in the pool. The only time we can is if we have like so many of them. Wolverine, if it was already in your pool, Saul, you should have it in your pool. If not, we can check with Westlago to see if they have any extra ones, and then we can get it from there. But since we don't have any copies left, we wouldn't be able to put one in your pool. I can check Westlago, and if they do have a copy, I can throw, you know, theirs. You know, of course, I have to wait to see if they sell them. You know, they have their customers, and we'll wait for them to see if they sell them. And then after that, if they have any extras, I'll bring them over here for the wall and for the pools if anyone wants to add them. How much is the Venom incentive? Not sure yet. Probably gonna be like 35 bucks or something, 40 bucks. We'll see. Not 100% sure, but I'll let you guys know later tonight. But let me know, Saul. If it's not in your pool, I'll double check. If it is, you know, well, there it is. If it's not, I'll check with Westlago. All right, so this is the 1 in 25 incentive. Again, Saul. And then the 1 in 25 for Hulk number 4. This is a cool cover. You always gotta have the Wolverine fighting the Hulk. It's not, but it's okay. It's not what? It's not okay. I'm sorry, Saul. I'm sorry. You want us to add it into your pool so that way we can order it for you? Can definitely do that. So that way when the next shipment or next issue comes out, we can throw it in there. Let me know, Saul. All right, Hulk number 4, 1 in 25, classic cover. You always gotta have Hulk fighting the Wolverine, which we recently sold the sideshow statue that we had where Hulk was fighting Wolverine. One of my favorite statues that we have. You know, the Venom one is also one of the big ones that I love, but that Hulk versus Wolverine statue we recently sold it already. All right, and that's gonna be it. Up next is the trade paperback. So we only got 2 sets. This is, oh god, this is a big one. Saga. That's fine. So, well, if you want me to add it to your pool, I can add it to your pool, and then I'll check with Westlago. I'll get you a copy. I'll try my very best to get you those copies. So, well, I promise. I am making a promise here on live video. I'll get you that copy, Saul. Even if I have to fight for it. But let me know if you want me to add it into your pool. I can add it, the title, I mean, to your pool. So that way we can make sure you get it every time. Let me know. But we have Saga collects volumes 1 through 9 of Saga with an exclusive limited edition set of 9 cover prints by the artist herself, Fiona Staples. So as you, whoops, dropped the thing. So here it is, Saga 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 in this awesome, beautiful case. Thank you, Roy. Beautiful case, has all the issues, perfect for a bookshelf. Price for this bad boy is the MSRP on the box. It is 125 bucks, $125. I'm sorry, I said bucks, and I don't want you guys to think I said books. Trade in 125 bucks. I heard if the Saga box sets, it's expensive. How much is this? $125, Tristan. Definitely a big number, but you're getting 9 books. And plus this beautiful case and some special art prints. I think it's worth it, Tristan. But this book is also for mature readers. It's not for kids. A lot of stuff happens. Alright, and last but not least, another one for the mature readers is Sweet Paprika, Volume 1. This is by Mirka Andolfo, Volume 1. So if you guys want to read Sweet Paprika, I heard this is a huge hit at our Westlaco store. A lot of people are reading this. I definitely recommend you guys checking it out. Again, for mature readers though, not for kids. 18 and older. And that should be it, guys. I know it has not come out, but add the new Punisher to my pool. You got it, Francisco. So keep in mind, guys, we are having that new Punisher series coming out, Punisher #1, and I'm super excited for it. Punisher has a new logo, who he so happens to be working for the Hand, which is this terroristic organization. They came out in the Daredevil TV series on Netflix. They're a very big deal, but it's a little confusing because, you know, Punisher, why is he working for the Hand? Like, we know he's an anti-hero, but what's going on? But super interesting. Spawn 327, no, just King Spawn this week. We didn't get Spawn. Keep in mind, guys, however, there is also a shipment delay. We are getting another box of comics tomorrow, so there might be some stuff that we don't have, but we will have tomorrow. Like House of Slaughter was one of them. It's releasing tomorrow, but the shipment delay, we were supposed to get another box from UPS, and unfortunately they only gave us one. The other one will be coming in tomorrow, so there's still some books that we're missing. But we'll see when that happens tomorrow. Sorry about that, but once we get it, guys, we promise we're gonna, you know, process them as fast as we can. But other than that, I think that's gonna end the video. Let's see how did we do on the Facebook. Even though the Punisher is getting a new logo and becoming a ninja, I still don't care about him. The Romita Jr. cover for #1 is pretty cool. I see, Tristan. Alright, so cool. Getting a decent amount of views. Very happy about that. Thank you guys for watching. Spawn 327. I think that's the one that... Let me see. Spawn 327. Oh, the cover B. Yeah, cover B, definitely one per person. That iconic McFarlane cover, I did order those, I remember. But of course, if you have a poll, we'll try to get you your copies. We'll do it from whoever asks us first. I know a couple people have already asked for that cover, but we should be all right. But yeah, that Todd McFarlane homage cover, cannot wait for it. Gotta love when McFarlane does his iconic covers. But all right, guys, so that basically ends the video. We're so glad, or I'm glad you guys were watching and putting up with my talking. What else? Any other news? Tomorrow, New Comic Book Day. We open at 11. Westlaco opens at 12. You got it, Saul. Both covers. You got it, Francisco. Francisco, I know you already have Spawn in your pool. We basically throw the both covers in there just for you. We know you're a big Spawn fan. Another benefit of being a pool member is that we get to know you guys. No, I'm kidding. Not like that, but we get to, like, you know, we see something that we know you'll like, we'll throw it in there. And of course, you don't have to buy it. Usually, if it's not originally in your pool, we throw it in as a recommendation. Like if anyone has like Venom in their pool, and we get like Venomverse #1 shot, we're like, we think they'll like this, and we throw it in there. We did it for Spawn. We, you know, whoever had Spawn, we threw Gunslinger Spawn in there, and some people were like, I want it. Other people were like, I don't. X-Men, you know, same thing. Wolverine, whoever has Wolverine, we threw 10 lives of Wolverine in there, 10 deaths of Wolverine, and some people were like, I'll keep it. Other people were like, nah. So you guys get a lot of benefits. We end up becoming friends. Just kidding. I know we're not friends, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Anyway, so tomorrow, New Comic Book Day will be here. So make sure you stop on by. If you guys see any of these books that you want in your pool, send us a message, and we'll get back to you. We'll let you know, or give us a call, whatever you guys want. And that should be it. Thank you guys for watching.